Hey y'all, what's going on? What's good? This is Wednesday, January 4th, my two favorite twin cousins' birthday, and we celebrate belated birthday for our girl, Miss Renee Spiller. Y'all know who she is. That's our sister. That ain't just my sister. That's our sister. We love her. We love her. We do. We were just wrapped up in Potomac, man, and we didn't get to do it on Sunday. On the first Sunday of the year, the first day of the year, it only makes sense that she would be a New Year's baby because she is a new blessing every time we talk to her. So happy belated birthday to our good sis, Renee Spiller. We love you. We do. And let's get ready to gossip. You know, I got to greet everybody. Y'all know I do my best to try to make sure I let y'all know when I'm getting ready to go live and start running off at the mouth naturally. I never really count on just the notifications because in all honesty, like it doesn't seem to make that much of a difference to me. So I just go ahead and we jump in and we hope for the best. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? So look, we in here, we getting ready to do our thing. I hope everybody had a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you to Miss Sparkle for checking on me today. She showed some love and I appreciate her. And so anyway, you know, that went on. I'm just glad we got a chance to get everybody up in here. Give me just a second. Let me greet everybody and then we gonna go. And then we gonna go. All right. Okay, bet. Okay, so now let's see who up in here. Uh-oh, there go my nephew. I just seen you. Hey, Bookie. How you doing? All right, the beautiful Bianca Edwards is in the house. She telling y'all, please get comfortable. Shoes all great. Get your beverage. Get ready for a good time and hit the like button. Wigs off too. Let your scalp breathe. Let your scalp breathe, okay? Hey, Queena, how you doing, boo? Happy New Year. Latavia, hello, voice. Leslie Love, how are you? We got Miss Sparkle in the building, our resident Mary Kay lady. Y'all know what it is. If you need your Mary Kay, get at this lady right here. She is fast, efficient, and she got all the stuff, even the discontinued stuff. If it's a lipstick that you was liking from back in the day, holla at Miss Sparkle. She got you. Alita, hello, sissy. All right, we got Nacho Twins mama up in the house. Hey, boo. What's happening? We got the Essence Aesthetic. My precious Essence is here. Look, we got Spiller's birthday pinned to the top of the chat. Y'all know our little cash apps, our tools and fuels. That's how we show love over here on this good porch. And you know, when it's your birthday, she put on for you. So I know I need y'all to put on for my sis. Let me send mine now. Because y'all gonna have to treat my sister right. This is the pin it to the shirt hour. So just go on, act like y'all at the sanctified church. I'm gonna put them ushers at the door that got them fat arms to hold the door. Ain't nobody leaving. Ain't nobody leaving. Let me quit being silly. But I really mean what I'm saying. I'm not even joking. Like I'm playing, but I'm not playing. Because we gonna show some love. Because this lady put on for everybody. Everybody. There's never a time when it's a birthday that she skip you. She don't skip nobody. Not nobody. So y'all please make sure y'all treat my sister the same way she treats y'all. Okay? Please do that. Let me I got mine sent right now before I forget. Because sometimes I do forget and I don't mean to. But when it comes to my good sis, I'm not forgetting that. All right. Oh, okay. You say a good back to back. Ain't nothing like a good old back to back. Ain't nothing like a good old back to back. Okay. Mary Augustine, how you doing? Don't worry, I got you on the laugh, sis. I got you on the laughs. I really don't be trying to make y'all laugh a lot of times. I just be talking. And sometimes the things I say don't sound right. So y'all end up laughing at me. And I never know if y'all laughing with me or at me. But you know, I'ma take it in my heart that it's with me. Cool gamer, how you doing, boo? Hey DS, what's up, BJ Des? How you doing, sis? Good to see you. We got Egypt now in the building. I know that's right. Hey, girl. Y'all hit the like button. She telling y'all Happy New Year. Emmy, turn that meat. Y'all, we in here frying cube steak. Okay? I'm finna make some good 30-weight gravy with the onions in it. Y'all know what time it is. You know. So if y'all hear me hollering at the baby, because I gotta take her through basic training. Please forgive me. DV, how you doing? DS in the house, how you doing? Tutu for your info. Hey girly, how are you? Good to see you. Hey now. Auntie Eva is in the house. What's happening? I already hollered at my nephew Jeremy Speaks. Good to see you. Fly Gray Streak. Hello, lovely. You gonna catch the replay, but I'm glad you popped in. Make sure you hit that like button, girl. Dana Brown, how you doing? Good to see you. Rochelle, hey girl. Yes. You ain't no Mary Kay lady still exists? Yes, and we got the baddest Mary Kay lady right here in the royal family. So if your mama needs some of that, what's that stuff? Let me get it right. The satin hands, the satin lips. What's this other thing? For the skincare, the 8 time wise, all that stuff. If your mama needs some of that and you gotta buy it from the family. Holla at Miss Sparkle. General Soul, how you doing? Good evening, good to see you. I ain't seen you all year. Deborah Smith, I ain't seen you all year either. Okay, you dropping in from the bushes. How you doing? Cheryl Thomas. Hey girl. How you? It's good to see you. All right. Who else we got up in here? Helene Easley. I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays, girl. How you been? It's so good to see you. We miss you. Hey, Lily. My beautiful sis Lily is here. Y'all don't know how I love this lady. Y'all just don't know how I love her. I ain't joking. I ain't putting on. I love me some Lily. Y'all would never understand. Y'all would just never understand. I love me some Lily. Dana Cutler, Steelers Nation. What's happening? Good to see you. So look, hold on. What you say, nephew? Your mama still wear purple lipstick with that hard black eyeliner around the lip? She ain't graduated in no satin red lips yet. Pray for her, Lord. No, the satin lips, that's that stuff to keep your lips soft so they don't be crusty. Remember how Kanye West's mouth was looking in that picture? His lips was looking like, like the salt flats. They was looking like, desert terrain. If you happen to get you some satin lips from Miss Sparkle via Mary Kay, your lips won't look like that. They'll be soft as pillows. When you kiss babies, they will not scream and holler like they got the colic. No. And when you won't even be able to use your lips as a lethal weapon no more. So if you know you got the crusty mouth or the dusty mouth, get you some satin lips from Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady. Okay, that's right. Not your twins, mama. Tell him. Don't be telling your mama business. She might work that purple lipstick. She know how much black to add to it to make it a different shade and everything. She know what to do. Hey, God's anointed daughter. Happy New Year, boo. Listen, y'all. We got to talk. Some things done went on, and we finna talk about it. Want to hear it? Here it go. That's right, Lita. Tell him. Don't be telling mama's business. Don't do that. Don't tell her business. I ain't even met her. But girl, we got your back over here. We're going to stop him from telling all your business when he jump on the porch. So listen, first things first. Can y'all explain to me what in the hell is going on between Sheree Whitfield and Martel Holt? Now, is he over there barring that woman outfits? What is going on? Y'all know I don't trust Martel. I don't. Hey, Dr. J1913, you ain't get your notification, sis? Dag nabbit. I'm gonna work out a way to make sure you get your messages. I'm gonna have to put the text notification number out again, so that way y'all can text the text notification number if you want to get text notifications. It don't cost nothing. It's like I know somebody else that do text notification, and their service costs, and I'm sure there's a reason why. But our service don't cost nothing if you want text notification. Everybody who signed up, they get theirs. So I'll put that there. I'll put it there. But y'all give me at least to the end of this live or somewhere in between, and I'll post it. I promise I will. Lily say to me, Sheree is too good to be with him. Yes. And I'm going to say this. Wait a minute. DS say looking like a great value meal. Is that so? Y'all cold-blooded. Because y'all know I don't get all into the Huntsville, but I feel some type of way about this thing with Martell. One reason number 1 through 10 is I don't trust him around none of her pantsuits. I don't. Hey, Lel, what's up? All of it. Take the grease off the fire. Is there any crumbs in the grease? Okay, I need you to step outside, pour all that grease out the door. Okay, clean out the pan, and we're gonna add new oil where we can make the gravy. You can't make no gravy if your oil got any type of burn or crumbs in it. Okay, and stick your foot in the shoe. Don't go out that door barefoot. Okay. Miss Sparker say tell her to chocolate inner under. You said, oh, chocolate liner under the purple with a dab of pink. You going into the meeting, okay? Now this is from a expert professional. Now it's from an expert professional, Jeremy. You better pay attention. Go tell Mama what Auntie Sparkle say. Okay, go tell her. Miss Auntie Eva say ain't nothing going on. It's all for sure, in my humble opinion. Well, this is why I gotta answer. This is why I'm asking questions, y'all, because things starting to look funny. Hey, one nurse Courtney. Now I'm like, okay, I don't know how much of this is true. It's just gossip. It's just for the sake of being on the porch. You know how we do. Okay. Hey, one nurse Courtney. Hey, Sharon Fona. How you been, girl? Helena say Sheree gonna be disappointed once again. She is, and is, definitely is. Well, now here's the problem, y'all. Here's the problem. Okay. Listen, all you got to do is just go over it, clean it out, and then put fresh grease, just like that much. Okay. Hey, Delicia Dismuke, how you doing, girl? But I'm hearing rumors and I don't know, you know how people like to exaggerate, and I don't know how true it is. But the exaggeration that I received was that they were saying that he was supposed to be finna move in her house. Now, y'all, that's why I had to put up a stop sign, a yield sign, a slow down sign. A girl, lost your goddamn mind sign. I hope she not willing to go that far, just to get attention. Oh, Dana Cutler say they both opportunists. So that man still in love with his ex-wife. You think so? He might be. I don't know, but I don't trust her pantsuits around him. Because y'all know, I believe that he went to Whitney and them house after the repairs and stole her pantsuit that he had on in that picture that we was looking at. Yeah, Sheree better keep her eyes on them suits. I don't trust him. Lord Martell and his infant Easter suits is playing a game. Lily said, I was hoping it wasn't a real relationship. I was hoping not either, because that man, something about him don't sit right with me. Yeah, the oh hell no sign. I don't know if it's true now. Don't go nowhere and say Nitra said. Nitra told y'all she heard. I just heard. Okay. I hope she don't go all the way to letting that man stay at her house. I don't even think she better let him stay tonight. Some of her stuff gonna come up missing, I'm telling you. Leslie Love say Sheree using this as a storyline to distract us from that horrible clothing line. Girl, was that even a clothing line, or was that just drop ship from China? Queen Mermaid say, hey, what's up, girl? Cheryl, what you say? He wearing She by Sheree. He gonna mess around and be wearing some She by Sheree if she don't keep her eyes on him. Now, anytime she leave a room where her closet is at, she better make him clap. You say he still live with the ex-wife? Oh, yeah? Thank you for hitting the like button. The rest of y'all hit that like button, too. It's 76. I should have 76 thumbs, up or down. It don't even matter which way. Say Melody was the cash cow. He want her back for sure. Lord Amuse. It's been a month of Sundays. Girl, how you been? It's so good to see you. Auntie Eva say, Dana right. He still love his ex. He don't have it. Oh, shoot. Y'all know I don't watch, so I don't know. Hey, Vet. How you doing, girl? What time is it in England right now? So, yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. I know we seen them out for New Year's. Sheree was looking good. I took that picture for the thumbnail because she had on her little, pink romper, jumpsuit, whatever you want to call it. Sheree was looking great. But I'm like, they kind of making it their business to be seen out, even though the baby mama, I think it was, had went live before, having a hissy fit, saying that she was told it's all for show, blase squaze. But I'm like, girl, whether it's all for show or not, it's giving a Lady Saw moment. Oh, it's 1:30 over there. Okay, 1:30 in the morning. All right. I got you. I got you. So he's a narcissistic opportunist, and she lives, meant love her, and she loves her. You gonna have to give me that one again, sis. I can't figure it out. I'm having a not so senior moment, a junior moment, but I couldn't get that one together. I tried though. I tried. Okay, Latavia says today is Martell's 41st birthday. I didn't know Sheree was over 10 years his senior. Girl, you ain't know that. Sheree looked good. Remember, she was getting older. And well, how old did she turn on the show? Did they say 54, 53, 50 something? And Drew Sidora gonna try to clown her talking about old. That girl was like, child, old and cold. That's what she say. But y'all know Sheree look good. Sheree look doggone good for her age because Sheree works out. She take real good care of herself. She does. Fly Gray Streak stay still here. He don't live with Mel. She won't even let him in her house. I know that's what I heard, Fly Gray Streak, but I wasn't even gonna debate that. I was gonna let him run with it. Mm-hmm. Lily, you thought he was old in that? Mm-hmm. And DS, she do be talking to men that's, questionable. That's all right, girl. Listen, get your wine, pour you a glass. It'll all make a little more sense after a couple of sips. It'll make more sense then. She do look fantastic amused. The heifer look good. Now she got some trifling ways here and there, a little bit here and there. But she looked good. Sheree looked good. Listen, I didn't know why Drew Sidora went there in the first place. And you looking like you looking. Standing next to a Sheree, I wouldn't have said a thing. I wouldn't have said nothing. And I ain't even shaped like SpongeBob, but I wouldn't have said nothing. Y'all thought that man was older than 41. Well, he don't look like time been real good to him. Hey, Don D. Say Carlos say he real close with Sheree. So I think he behind all of it. He's obsessed with the Housewives franchise like a dog with a bone. Yes, he is. And you know what? It's funny you bring up Carlos Kane. Oh, it's funny you bring up the king. The king of messy. Emmy, you got the oil in the pan? Okay. So look, y'all finna walk with me to the kitchen. Y'all didn't know that. Y'all did not know y'all was going on a field trip today, but clearly you are. Because I got to go supervise this gravy situation. Y'all know gravy is like major surgery. And everybody don't get that right. So y'all roll with me a little bit. Y'all even get to hear me groan when I stand up with these old stiff legs. Let's go to the kitchen. Hold on. Woo. Come on, legs. Give them a fork. Lord, what did you do? Girl, you don't have to throw all that out. I don't know what the hell you was thinking. You add enough water to that rice. Once it was done, you didn't have to keep adding water, baby. Get the room and take care of that. Okay. So, since we talking about Carlos Kane, did y'all, hey Deborah Randall, did y'all happen to see him talking with Candace from RHOP? Did y'all happen to see that? Because I did. Oh, you clearly didn't sweep the floor. You clearly didn't. You play too much. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was up there talking to Candace, child. Put them cases of water by the wall. Yeah, so he up in there. Hey, S. Hey, Kimber. Up there talking to Candace. And, yeah, you got to pay attention to detail. You really can't mess around with gravy. Hand me that seasoned gravy. The one I just, no, the seasoned flour. The one I just seasoned. You saw it? So, child, that darn Candace, y'all, Candace is winning me over. I wasn't ready. In essence, you be focused on the wrong thing at the wrong time. You talking about you would never be able to watch the whole interview. Baby, you didn't need to see the whole thing, but it was funny as hell. That's right, one nurse Courtney. That grave is a rite of dying passage. That's exactly what it is. Get some cold water. Not ice cold, gal. Room temperature, cool water, meaning not hot water. Get a water. Because see, once you brown that flour, you got to add the water to cool the grease down. Y'all excuse me. Hey, Catherine Bennett. You heard the cat talking about hello kitty. Kitty better hush. So she up in there. You ain't, Lord, every time she refused. We ain't forcing you to watch it, girl. You just focused on the wrong thing. We ain't talking about all that. Baby, she shaded Giselle so bad, y'all. She shaded Giselle so goddamn bad. Come on by with the water, girl. It was terrible. Leslie Love, it was a good interview. It was a dog. It wasn't just good. It was doggone good. Doggone. When I say doggone good. You know, I don't know if I give her witty. I will say she's been a lot better lately. I don't know whether it's the second degree that's helping her better, or maybe because she's been around Wendy, and Wendy is helping her to come off as more intelligent than she normally would. You know? Turn that side down to like about a 4, about a 5. Put it back on 5. Uh-huh. Yeah. But yeah, he asked her about Giselle, you know, because he's a Giselle stan, honey. And that crazy girl sat up there. All right, it's brown. Pull it off the 5. Pull it off. No, hold it over here where I can reach it. Don't put it on my... The girl, don't you burn me. Y'all excuse me. Act like you ain't hear nothing. That girl sat up there and said that the lady is overly flirtatious, but she said that's probably just her energy. And then she went on to say profane as it pertains to Giselle. She says profane. She said that's all she ever think when she see her acting like that. Put it back on the side. Get that onion and hand me a knife. Y'all, am I the only one that sit my onions in the freezer before I cut them so they don't burn the hell out of me? Is it just me? It was funny. She was like, child, po thing. Because, you know, and I like the fact that she didn't try to take nothing from her, like try to call her ugly or nothing like that. She was like, yeah, she real pretty, but she wasn't really paying that no mind with them lies Giselle was telling. But in all honesty, I feel like, I don't know. I want to know what y'all think. But personally, girl, yeah, I'm in mama mode always. The bottom line is, what you say? Hey, Mega Million. Catherine Bennett say, you better bake a gravy and gossip. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what happened when you ain't got to read a recipe book. Hey, I ain't knocking the recipe book, girls. Now, don't come get me. I didn't come for y'all. Don't get me. But it was just the idea. And this, like I said, I want to know what y'all think before I start running my mouth. But I'm going to tell y'all what I think anyway, right? So what I think, in my opinion, I think that what Giselle did is worse than what the Geico caveman / George Foreman / Riff Raff / David Allen Grill / Flagler Rock / Sesame Street, whatever you want to call this girl. I feel like what Giselle did is far worse. Tie this up for me now. I do. And I'm going to tell y'all why, okay? It's a few reasons why I feel like what Giselle did was worse, y'all. Now, I want y'all to follow me on this. I want y'all to really, really try to follow me on this one, right? I feel as though number one, Giselle lied on that man because she felt like it would be believable. I feel like what she did was far worse because who the hell is finna believe Deborah? Ain't nobody about to believe Deborah. Nobody. Thank you, Cheryl. You know how we do. We do it all the time, don't we, ladies? We call our homegirls on the phone. We cook, we gossip, we iron clothes, we clean the house. We do all of those things. We don't stop just because we running our mouths now, do we? We do what we do. Scrape that whole thing out and start from scratch. That right. That ain't right. I don't know what you did, but that ain't right. That is not what you was taught. So we gonna start over. Sit this in the freezer. Hand me that salt. My bad, y'all. Turn it up to about 7. We just had to cool that grease down. Right. Nobody believes Debo. Nobody believes a Lily. That's why I say it's so much, what she did to me is so much worse for that reason. So much worse. You say, I agree, and she easing herself out the lines then. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I'm going to tell y'all something. It's working for certain people that want to absolve her of guilt. Some people see certain complexions and automatically need them to be innocent. I don't play them games. If you're guilty, you're guilty. And we're going to keep that same guilty energy because ain't nobody asked you to go lie on nobody. Y'all know how I feel about people that do that. So I don't have no pity for Rings. Rings is wrong for what she doing. So, Emmy, go get the dough for me, please. Thank you, baby. So I don't have no pity for her, but you're right, because some people have already started this. All she said was she's uncomfortable, when that is clearly not all she said. You know what I'm saying? That's not all she said at all. Hey, Daddy. Hey, baby. Okay. Take that to your room. Thank you. I don't know what that is, but get it out the kitchen. But I feel like what she did was so much more heinous, and I feel like her intent behind it was so much more dangerous. She meant to have that man looked at like some sort of a predator. She absolutely did not only say like, oh, well, he was, he made me uncomfortable. She accused that man of doing something to her, and that is inexcusable. We'll be ready in a little bit. What is it? Surprise. Is that gravy? Ain't none of that. Let's go. LEL said where Debo went wrong was adding Eddie into the mix, and that's what really got her dragged by her flexible eyebrows. Y'all hellish. Don't you start LEL. She was already getting dragged lying on Chris because the producers didn't save her. Did they not bring my dishwasher? Go now. Yeah, I didn't believe either one of them either, but the way Giselle was trying to spin that story to me was just so dangerous. Chewbacca is just on the show to start mess with Malice. I'm gonna tell y'all what makes me so what makes her so comical to me is that she's so comfortable telling these lies. Like Miss Thing ain't embarrassed at all to lie. Grab them 2 chicken wings, throw them in their gravy. Put that other in there too. Yeah, go ahead. Straight in the trash. Don't even waste time. But anyway, y'all. So that was the thing that got me. She knew what she was doing. It was with intent. Right, it was with malicious intent. Yeah, she lied, period. Like, we ain't saying she didn't lie. What I said was what Giselle did was worse. Now, that's what I said. Now, we all know that thing lied. Now, I don't even know what y'all want to call her. I done told you Giselle might have had every hue, but God darn it, Deborah got every face. Y'all done said that woman looked like everybody in the world. And what's sad is y'all ain't lying. She do look like everybody in the world. Yeah, she lies so freely. The thing with Deborah is that the lies she tell are so easily identifiable as lies. What Rings tried to do was paint a picture, as she said, he's a sneaky link. Okay, that was the first thing. He's a sneaky link. First of all, that ain't even what a sneaky link is. But what she was trying to say was he married and he was trying to tip around with me. That was dirty. Hey, Marilyn McGowan. Right, Deborah, it was calculated. That's the part that I got a problem with all of it, really. But the way Giselle went about it was just so nasty. So I thought Candace's little interview was cute. She kept it cute. She didn't get, all the way gutter. But when she said profane, I was done. Profane did me in, baby. Profane did me all the way in. Yeah, I didn't like that. I ain't like it. But now hold on. It's something else we got to talk about when we start talking about, people who try to manipulate and con. Can we talk about y'all friend Megan Markle real fast? Do y'all mind if we talk about this heifer real quick? Because I don't like her. I'm going to be honest. I don't like her. I don't say too much because I hate to agree with racist queer folks, no matter which side of the pond they on. But if I'm going to be all the way real, I don't like her. I don't like nothing about her. Nothing she stands for. Hand me that flower. I really don't. I don't like anything about her. Hey, Vita from Denver. But, so, apparently, Nelson Mandela's daughter had a few choice words for Megan and her funny-looking husband. Yes, she did. She didn't like the fact that they was up in there quoting her daddy and trying to use what he went through, like, that was an inspiration. Don't you add now another drop of water to that sink. Now, if you got to drop something, you pour it somewhere else. Put this back up. But anyway, so she didn't like that, and so she called her all the way out, and I was here for it. I'm sorry, I don't know if y'all saw that, but I did, and I was all the way here for it, all the way. I was real glad actually that she called him out for that because I felt like, don't try to, invoke Mandela's name to try to, blow dog whistles and incite sentiment from Black people, because that's clearly what they were trying to do, in my opinion. So I was glad that she called them out. I want to play what they said, but I don't want no problems out of Netflix because, they don't play either about their stuff. You can't be playing their stuff like you want to. You have to be real careful what you do with their belongings. But the problem was that Mandela's daughter was like, first off, don't be using my daddy to make money, basically. So I was for that. I'm waiting for the day when people start really calling this heifer out, her and her funny looking husband. I need people to start calling them out. What you say? Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, we got to be mamas around here, baby. Ain't nobody going to raise them for us. We got to raise them. Ain't nobody going to raise these children for us. We have no other option, ladies. No other option. But yeah, so I did enjoy that. I truly did. Now let's talk about some more people that got the little straightening that they deserve. And the clear people who really felt like, oh God, how dare you straighten them? Can we please talk about Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless? Do y'all have a minute or do you mind? Because God darn it, I ain't the biggest Shannon Sharp fan. And I ain't made no secret of that. I'm not his biggest fan. But when the man is right, the man is right. Did y'all see the tweet that Skip Bayless put out that started all the mess? After that young man, Lord, what's that baby name? Emma, go get my phone off the bed, would you? Because I don't like to get the people's names wrong. Run and get it off the bed. But in any event, the young man collapsed on the field the other night. And it was something, it was really traumatic to see. It wasn't easy to watch. And Skip Bayless, I don't care how he tried to twist it now, what he tweeted was absolutely insensitive when you look at what was actually taking place. Hold it and let me see. Add more rice and throw out at least a good quarter of that water. That's too much water in there. Pour the water out. Go. What you say? Skip needs to just own he just may be his ancestors. Oh, he absolutely is. What he said was insensitive. It came off like the hell with this Negro that just fell out and had to be revived on the field. Yes, all that. Yeah, that might be that. I mean, you could say that essence, but if we're gonna be honest, they see all us as cattle, whether you in the NFL or not. You're actually to them just cattle that's worth less money. That's the baby name. You know, I was looking for it, sure. Thank you. DeMar Hamlin. So the young man looked like the picture of health. Okay, put it on the fire. Add a little bit more rice to that and put some salt in the water. And the young man took a tackle. He stood up. He looked like he was fine. And then the child just collapsed on the field. You heard about that? It was disgusting. It was disgusting. And the level of disrespect that Skip Bayless had and the level of disregard for human life, because like I said, they don't see none of us as human. None. I watched the game in real time and it was horrific and scary. I know it had to be, sis. It had to be. Turn that back down to 7. It had to be. That was a lot. That was a lot. Because I want to get it. I don't want to, misquote nobody. I don't like him, but y'all know me. Even if I don't like you, I refuse to lie on you. Bluntly refuse. Now let me get his quote. Here you go. So what he said in his tweet was, hold on. I want the original tweet because he tried to put out something to clean up the mess he said. And I don't want the cleanup. The cleanup is I'm not satisfied with the cleanup. But that's how they do. It's like, well, let's clean it up. And you black people stop acting like you offended. No, what you did was offensive. So we ought to be able to talk about what you did that was offensive. Hold on. I'm gonna get it, y'all. I saw one, but I said that's not the right one because they were trying to clean it up. So what he said was, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. Then he puts dash, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the rest of the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. First of all, can I? Everything all right? Why are you standing behind me like I'm in jail?
I just want to see what smells so good. I mean, is that a problem?
No, but I'm like, I feel like I'm on cell block 4.
I just want to see what smells so good.
I'm in CB4.
As you were, I'm going to get on out the way then.
Thank you. So anyway, so this man says this, and then when Shannon Sharp even alludes to it, he done jumped in, couldn't let the man finish talking. It was out of control. And I'm sitting there like, okay, so are we really going to pretend as though Are we really gonna pretend as though what you did was not egregious? What you said was egregious. Hey, Silver Diamond. Cheryl said, "Now I'm really hungry. I ain't studying you. I ain't studying you. Now you go. Now you my friend because there's food in the kitchen." Okay. Mm-hmm. Pull it. Let me see. Yeah. So hold on. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up where y'all can see exactly what Shannon had to say. Rinse it, dump, and I'll tell you what to do next. Use the bottle of water. Come on. Use your head. Come on now. Now carry it over yonder. I'm about to pull it up right now, y'all. Hold on. Y'all forgive me. I'm up in the kitchen. I'm running my mouth. I need to pay attention. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm finna share the screen now, y'all. Okay. Where y'all can hear what this clown had to say too. Sit it down. Just sit it down. Y'all, hold on. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. There was a no. The ones I just bought that you put in there. They only great water. The last you put them in the refrigerator. They was from Walmart. Yeah, not that the can. Oh, oh. You can mix them two together, but both of them got to do it like that. My thing froze, so let me go over here and get in. Okay, y'all. Okay. Okay. So whatever the hell that was. Okay. Child, the thing froze. It wouldn't let me do nothing, and it's still showing two of me. Well, that's just more of me. It is what it is. I'm here. I'm still here, honey. Okay. Mm. Y'all, now I'm getting hungry and here smelling this food. But let me see if I can share from this device. Will it let me? Okay. Hold on, girl. I might be able to get it to go. Mhm. Hey, Mr. James, what's up? Like, you know what I noticed, y'all, lately, ever since every time now, when I go to share the screen, it's always like some type of glitch that happens. There's always a glitch of some kind.
Mm. I'm like, can I have 2 plates? Girl, if you was here, you'd be welcome to it. And the coed junkie, we got some cube steak, chicken wings, gravy, rice, and green beans. Nothing fancy. Mm-hmm. But anyway, while I'm seeing if I can get that pulled up, let me just tell you what I thought about it. One, I feel like Shannon Sharp was trying to be very gracious about the whole situation. Take the meat off, put it in there with the cube steak. Take it out the pan, put it on the plate. Mm-hmm. Like over here. Mm-hmm. You say you'll take a plate. Mm-hmm. Y'all forgive me for chewing, but I was hungry. But yeah, Shannon was he was very graceful about the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good girl. Sit it in there. Very graceful. And that man, yep, that's all we are to these people. Capital and cattle, baby. That's it. But what was so funny was that the way Skip went to cutting him off and stuff, make sure you put butter and add the seasoning. Do not be heavy-handed with that salt, plenty of garlic. The problem was that he felt guilty. He knew what he did was wrong, and he know what's been going on lately. When you out of line, people start talking about canceling your behind. That's why he was worried about it. If we gonna be honest. That's why the minute the man said something, he started feeling some type of way.
What they do?
That's what it was. So then, let me sit down where I can get comfortable, child. I'm everywhere. Let me go get my small laptop. It's right next to my bed. But that was his issue. Hey, Queen of Hearts KS, he felt guilty. So the minute Shannon Sharp went to talking about what he was doing, then it turned into, I thought you weren't going to mention it. And nobody up here had a problem with it. And Shannon Sharp was like, go ahead, Jan. Like, in other words, move on to something else, because this man ain't doing nothing but lying. Look, take my, hold on. Because when Shannon, and then not only that, when Shannon said that the higher ups wanted him to clear it up on the air, I believe Shannon. I believe Skip Bayless just didn't want him to say nothing about it. Now that's truly what I believe. That's what I think was really going on. Are you using that power strip in your room yet? Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna switch to this one and switch off this device. Okay, I'm better, y'all. I was really in struggle mode with that one. You can bring my phone charger though whenever you get through. Just keep an eye on that rice. But right, Lily, I believe that Shannon had it right. Them people wanted Skip Bayless to correct himself. Skip Bayless bluntly refused to take down his tweet and was refusing to clear up what he said.
and was mad because Shannon didn't go ahead and play the coon role that he, would normally play. Because y'all know how Shannon go. Y'all know Shannon be righteous sometime, and a lot of times Shannon be full of crap. So I think that, and yes, Ian, Skip does need to be canceled. But baby, I saw a couple of clear YouTubers and clear bloggers that was like, oh, they should have talked about this off the air. They shouldn't have talked about it on the air. Yes, the hell they should have. Because at the end of the day, what Skip Bayless did was public. He made his statements publicly. If you make your statements publicly, people should have a right to respond or get a clarification or get a conversation candid and publicly. Because the tweet he made was candid. Ain't nobody go over that with him, behind closed doors, and then he came out and gave the PR tweet. You gave that tweet off the cuff. You didn't think about it. You didn't give it no thought. Did you add onion powder and garlic powder to beans? Right, loud and wrong. Loud and wrong. Right. And it's so much I want to say about that too, but I know better because they'll snatch my YouTube channel. But I will say this, and then I'm gonna move on from it. And Skip do need to get his behind beat. And yes, him refusing to remove him from Twitter tells a whole hell of a lot. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But one, this will be Black men's opportunity to make an impact rather than waiting for Black women to do it for them. This is their opportunity to, grab their sack and say, you know what, Shannon, while we like you, as long as he on this show, we ain't watching. Because y'all know and I know, a lot of their ratings do come from Black men who love sports. And if they don't stand up and say that this is inappropriate, that what this man did was callous, it was inhumane, it was heartless, it was egregious. If they don't do that, then please stop trying to tell us that we need to protect you when you out here breaking the law, getting popped and everything else. Like, you need to stand up too. You know what I'm saying? This was a young Black man that was on that field, and his life was hanging in the balance. Hanging in the balance. This is your opportunity to say, you know what? We do have some might. We can stick together. We are going to make an impact. We're going to make you hear us with our absence. That's what they should do. But, as my sweet essence said, yeah, right. I already know, baby. I know. But I'm just putting it out there because the truth is the truth. Yeah, you could say that, but I'm not gonna say that, because one thing about it, Black women over here we've been making an impact, and we've been making sure we get heard for a real long time. We don't have no problem making noise. So I'm gonna need the brothers to do some of their own grunt work, because as you know, sisters done put their capes down, never to pick them up again. Never to retrieve them again. So now, moving right along to more foolishness. Did y'all see that RHOP teaser with rings in her car? She's so happy she got a car that's not that Mini Cooper that J Maul gave her as a hand-me-down. So she riding around, child. She got the sunroof open. She got all the lights on. Little mama still don't know how to use the Bluetooth in the car. She up there holding the phone. I say, Lord, Giselle up here telling everybody's age. Because I know only thing was going on with Giselle in that scene was she didn't know how to do it, and them children wasn't there to hook the phone up to the car radio. Because that's how we call it. We don't say Bluetooth. Come over here and hook this thing up to the radio. And them children wasn't there to do it. So Giselle riding around holding the phone to her mouth. And then the conversation between her and Robin they sent me on a magic carpet ride, okay? They truly sent me. Because, one, her and Robin sitting up there call themselves sniggling at Karen Huger's show. You can say what you want to say about Karen had other people up during her show, and it was confusing. It wasn't confusing to me. It was a variety show. That's number one. Number two, y'all had people on the stage with y'all too. The problem was you called them out the audience. You didn't even plan them in advance, make sure that they were celebrity performers, nothing. You didn't have no order of events. Y'all just went up there and started making noise, and Giselle started hollering reasonably shady. I still don't know what the hell that means. Like if you scream it, does that make it more entertaining? Right, leader, and that's exactly what I do too. If the babies ain't here, I will ask daddy to do it. If he's here, anybody just help me out because y'all know I'm not tech savvy either. But they sat up there, oh, that was a mess. This and that. It wasn't enough for her. It was all y'all during y'all show. This is the sad part. Y'all were there during your show and you brought nothing. By the looks of it, y'all need to try to do a variety show. You need to bring in a variety of performers to pull your show together. Y'all need to take the Carol Burnett format because what we saw was sad. Then you brought Ashley up there, Ashley in her forehead, to do some real cringeworthy TikTok stiff dancing. I don't even know what the hell to call what she was doing, but y'all brought her up there in her best hold down wear, her best hold down gear to do some TikTok stiff dancing. You calling people in for audience participation. She did a Q&A, you did a Q&A. Y'all both had people incorporated in your show. It's just that hers was planned. Not to mention the fact, how in the world you gonna call it a mess when she packed the house and y'all had all of 30 people. 30. The dirty 30. And half of them seats was comped. This lady still going out doing her shows and people still buying the tickets. She ain't got to run around telling lies about $14,000 in profit because people actually buying tickets. Then, as if that wasn't enough, then they want to complain because she didn't invite Sharice. Y'all, this is where the hypocrisy hit an all-time high. How's she gonna invite everybody in the world and not Sharice? She can't say it was an accident because she invited Katie and she invited Jacqueline, and she can invite anybody she want to. She don't do Rasputia. And y'all say it with me in the chat. Everybody know Rasputia. Lattimore fine. But Karen Huger don't do Rasputia. So why on earth would y'all be bothering her because she don't want Rasputia at her show? This was her night for her to have a good time and enjoy herself. Egypt say, I need 25 more likes. Y'all, 23 more. Help me out. Thumbs up, y'all. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hit that thumb. So this her night. She enjoying herself. She done told herself she was Muhammad Ali. She doing outfit changes, honey. She got drag performers. She got comedians. Like she put together a decent little variety show. You know what I mean? When she said evening with the grand dame and friends, she meant that. I'm not mad at a variety show, but she was enjoying her night. Why should she have to make herself uncomfortable on her night for the likes of Rasputia Lattimore? Sharice don't like her, so why do you need to be around this lady? Leave her the hell alone. Right, Lily. Sharice is a friend to the show. You are not even a cast member. And that's what I was about to say, because when little Robert Dixon, can we talk about the hypocrisy of Little Robert? Little Robert talking about that's just mean to intentionally exclude her. Is that right? Is that not what you did from your field day? Because that wasn't no family day, that was field day. They out there doing sack races, getting musky with that cold food in them tins. She didn't even have no chafing dishes to keep the food warm. With them Dollar Tree tablecloths, them Dollar Tree vinyl tablecloths out there. Now, you didn't invite this girl or her children to the field day. Then you turn around and say, well, you could send your children. Ain't nobody finna send their kids out there with your musky tail where you could mistreat these kids. Because we know you'll mistreat her children. Right. But Cheryl, they didn't even have enough seat fillers. It was a good, I gave them 50. I'm saying 30 because y'all said they had 30 people there. That's right, leader. Everybody know Rasputia Lattimore fan. Yeah, ain't nobody know that Sharice wasn't there. Sharice don't bring nothing to the conversation. Hey, boo. Say, I love how Karen ain't give a blank who got what to say about her or who she invited. She sure didn't. And they still trying to bring up, oh, she was mad because Sharice put that video there. And it's like, girl, okay, can we really talk about it? Yes, she is. Hey, Nakase. Yeah, you want to be there, buy a ticket. That's all she had to do. Thank you. Hit that like button, girl. LEL said if Sharice wanted to be there, she could have bought tickets and went. Not only that, like Candace say, one of y'all could have did a +1, but Sharice didn't want to go because Karen didn't invite her. That's good. Don't go. DSA Robert should have been worried about looking like a linebacker in that tacky dress. Girl, if she worried about that, we would never see the heifer. She come up missing like Jimmy Hoffa. What the hell do she put on that she don't look like a linebacker? I'm going to wait right here. Lil Robert listen. Lil Robert is a gallant fellow. Cheryl said Lil Robert is the biggest hypocrite on the show. Is. But it's the fact that that video of Karen, like when her boob had slipped out. Y'all can talk about that, but let's talk about the fact that Sharice posting that video really was her roasting herself. Am I tripping? Can y'all see that? Tutu for your info say I learned never go somewhere I wasn't invited. Yeah, I don't ever want to be nowhere I'm not invited. I don't want to be nowhere I'm not invited. I don't want to be around nobody that don't want to be in my presence. I don't have the urge for none of that. Don't stir it so much, mama. You leave rice to do what it do. Let the water cook out, and then we'll check and see if it's done. LEL say, see, Karen is more mature than me. I would have invited her so I could have security check under her wig in front of everybody. You know what? You silly. But now listen, this okay. Follow me on this. This is a question, and I want y'all to see. I want to see if y'all saw what I saw. Sharice posting that video of Karen Huger dancing around, nip slipping all. Is it me or was Sharice roasting herself? Was that a self-roast? Because to me, it felt like a self-roast. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all feel like that was a self-roast. Or put a 2 in the chat if you think she ate. Because to me, I feel like Sharice roasted herself by posting that video of Karen. I feel like she truly roasted herself. I feel like it was a self-roast. Put a 1 in the chat if you think it was a self-roast. Put a 2 if you think Sharice ate. And what I mean by that, okay, I see it. LEL is on the same level with me. I appreciate that. Hey, Quiet Storm 87. I learned from y'all. Y'all shouldn't have taught me the term. And so now I'm going to say it. Esther say, not she ate. Mm-hmm. Ian the court junkie say, don't go anywhere you're not invited. If you do, you'll be mistreated. Yep, it was a self-roast. Thank you. This lady, 59 years old, dancing around in the skimpy dress, nip slipping all. First of all, if I was Sharice, there was no way in the hell I'd have done it. Hey, Glennis. Hey, Monty. Happy New Year, Bookie. There's no way in the hell I would have done that, especially considering Sharice couldn't have danced around on the screen nowhere. Nowhere, not in that fashion, not in no skimpy dress. If one of those large boulders had fallen out of her dress, she would have known it immediately. And I'm speaking for the girls that's toting melons. If one of those huge melons had fallen out of the titty loaf, that is her cleavage, she would have noticed it immediately. The whole club would have noticed it. Nobody would have been like, oh, that's sexy. They'd have been like, oh, hell no. Who auntie is that? It would have been a whole debacle. It would have been in every blog, page 6. She would have made it to the Inquirer, the Sun, the Daily Mail, the New York Times. It would have been front page in Japan. Godzilla. It would have been everywhere. Ain't no way in the hell I'm going to post a picture of somebody looking better than me, call myself trying to roast. That was a whole self-roast. Alita say, 1, she roasts herself every time she come out the house looking like Chewbacca. Y'all cold as hell. Yes. Imani, I'm okay. Go look at them pictures of Rasputia and tell me you don't see titty loaf. She got a whole loaf of titty. Well, they didn't call it titty roll, but those are not two separate, lifted and separated bosoms. Those are not two separate entities. That's just one loaf. Hey, Miss Gardner, Happy New Year. Y'all know good and well if part of that titty loaf had jumped out, that club would have emptied. Them people would have took off running like somebody started shooting. That's what the hell would have went on. Destiny says giving grade school. She don't want to play with me vibes. Yeah, she don't want to play with me, girl. Go harass a treadmill. It's a lot of us need to go harass a treadmill, a stairmaster, elliptical. You not alone, Sharice. But what you need to do is stop. Instead, you running behind Karen Huger like she a whole Philly cheesesteak. Stop that. She do need to stop wearing them heavy wigs. I don't know. Maybe they make her feel secure. Yeah, they would. You talking about they would have said who turned the lights off? Child, them children would have cleared out. They wouldn't have stood around to ask nothing. That club would have emptied out. The police would have ran in there to try to see if there was an active shooter. All hell would have broke loose. Bring it. Let me check. Hit the switch for the light. Well, I can see. Mm-hmm. Let it dry out. Put it back on the stove. Let it finish drying out. It's done. Look here. I think it's too late now, Mama. We'll just leave it here. You got it? Okay. But yeah, that's the thing. I personally do not understand why she thought that was, why she thought she was roasting Karen with that. It did not give what she thought it gave, is all I'm trying to say. What she thought she was giving, she fell short, okay? She came up short. That's all I'm saying. What she do? Hell, I done told y'all I'm the secretary over at the club, so I understand. I'm there with her, but I'm not running behind people, frightening villagers and whatnot. And Monty said, I just got here and I'm almost in tears laughing. I'm sorry, but Sharice did this to herself. Now I'm not going to attack her wig because, as I told y'all, me and the wig are not in a very good place, so I'm not going to attack that wig any further. But Sharice needs to stop. Say she always looked like she got COPD and asthma. She might. Oh, y'all think it's easy to walk around toting meat? Let me find out it's a bunch of slim folks up in here. It ain't easy walking around toting meat. You toting all that meat. Meat is heavy. So she might. I wish she had a real friend that would tell her how pathetic she looked running behind that lady, though. Y'all, the StreamYard is in the chat. If anybody want to get something off their chest, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not. I'm going to just keep circulating it because I don't want to take our birthday message down in case anybody comes in late. Or if you came in late, we are celebrating the belated birthday of our own Renee Spiller. So y'all make sure y'all show her some love, okay? You say Sputia and them baby teeth. Baby. Them gums, baby, them gums. You got the beans on the front burner? How much butter you put in there? 3 cups. Put some more. Destiny Morton say, why is she there? It's like she waiting to start some issue with Karen, but Karen is sitting on Reddit simultaneously, not Karen, and I'm here for it. Right. And then this was the other thing. Hey, Millie Rock. The other thing that got me with that sneak peek was Giselle was like, well, I'm going to demand that she tell me why she don't like her. I'm a demand. Girl, you can't demand that nobody have an altercation with nobody. At this point, I feel like Giselle is very see-through. You are demanding and trying to push and fight and tug and roll around and wallow in the dirt, trying to create altercations and situations to the extent of even lying on people's husbands to cover up for the fact. And it's a real thin cover up. It's like them sheer panels that you put to your window. It's a thin cover up for the fact that you have nothing going on in your life. Did that rice go ahead and dry out? Turn it off and don't stir it. Turn it off, get it off the stove. Don't add nothing to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she want Karen attention real bad, and this is really coming across weird. Yes, my birthday is in. It's not 25. It's not 25 days. My birthday will be here in 26 days. 27 days. 26, 27. Hold on. 26 days. It's close. It's close. Now we threw a nice little party last year, so hopefully we'll get to do it again. Oh no. Deborah Randall say baby teeth. I try not to look at her straight on. Now I must. You have to. You have to. Yeah, she ain't no producer. I think that's what she feels like. She feels like if she can try to like help production, make up stuff, push stuff, lie about people and stuff, then maybe they won't put any pressure on her to actually either have a life or go away. And I feel like, okay, let's just say she's never gonna really have a life. I got it. It works. It works. But I would prefer Bravo to just come out and say she ain't got no life. We know she ain't got no life, and we all right with her not having no life. We're gonna just roll with it like that. I would prefer that than them playing in our face and trying to like baffle us with bull crap. That's what I need them to do. Hey, just Jules JG, what's up, boo? That's really what I need them to do. Just come on and just say this is what it is, you know, and that's that. But this whole, calling Karen mean for not inviting her to her event, girl, she don't have to give her no film time. She's not a cast member. We know y'all trying to make fetch happen, but Sharice is not a cast member, honey. Nobody owes you that. Nobody, not a single soul owes you that. Not anyone. Let me see if it'll let me. Because I still want y'all to hear this. Okay. Because I really wanted y'all to see. I wish I could pull up that sneak peek. That's what I wish I could do. We have to do that one of the nights we in Zoom because it don't matter if we show it in there. DS say they should just they should put Sputia a bowl on the floor because she's the show's. Ooh, I know good and well you ain't just say put this black woman no bowl on the floor. Come on now. She might not respect herself, but can we give her a little bit more respect than she give herself? Can we? Can we? I really wish I could. Like y'all don't know how bad I wish I could play that sneak peek because I know some of y'all did not watch it. I know some of y'all didn't watch it, and I wish you had. Hold on. Oh, and how many of y'all ready for January 27th? Because I am. How many of us are ready for January 27th? Oh, child, as Carlos King was talking to somebody else and the conversation went sideways. He went to talking to Toya from Married to Medicare. And even though y'all know I do not cover that show, Toya Bush Harris told Quad Webb out the frame. She told her up and she didn't lie either. Yeah, more like the stray because she just keep coming around waiting for somebody to throw scraps out the front door. Now that is more accurate, Alita. It really is. Truly it is. Okay, now let me share this screen. I shouldn't have a problem now. I'm much closer to the router. So everything should go swimmingly. Or at least I would hope so. Because I'm finna show this. It's just a clip. We should be all right. We should be all right. Fair use, fair use.
And it also just kind of gave me, okay, this is excess flirtatious energy coming from a woman who doesn't have that at home. This is just something that she does. Giselle has a history, and there's a reputation there of her being fast in her past, and her being loose in her past. These are facts. I'm not making this up. So I see her flirting with Kristen. It's like, oh, poke, just poke. That's cute. It never.
You said poking or poke thing.
Po. P-O apostrophe. Po.
Lord.
Poke. It's just you can't ask for from something only give you less than half. Like I can't. It never bothered me. He may be attracted. She's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman.
I'm attracted to Giselle. Giselle's gorgeous.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
Listen.
Yes, I agree.
She's beautiful. It's a shell, okay? And shells often have funky insides. And that's one.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I was talking about that the girl had did. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about that had went on. And it I slid my pearls around my neck so that I could clutch them. Hey, Southern Charm. I slid my pearls right around my neck, and I proceeded to clutch them. I said, wait a minute, not the shells usually have funky insides. I said, help me, Lord. What just happened? But that really, and I understand her point of view. At this point, it was a few people like, why she got to say that about Giselle? Child, Giselle lied on that man and made horrible accusations. The allegations that she made could have really painted that man in a very bad light had anybody believed her lies. That's not okay. She wasn't wrong, but that was the Lord. Now, I'm the first one to say the heifer really can't read, but she read then. That was a read. That was effortless. She didn't tell no lies, but that was a hard one. And Carlos King face when she said the girl had a reputation for being fast and a reputation for being loose. I said, help, Lord. Help, Jesus. And it was all downhill from there, poor thing. Hey, Maybelline. You saw that? Oh, that one was hard. That was hard. Say them shells typically are funky on the inside. They are. Hey, Essence. Hey, pretty girl. What's up?
Hey. Okay. Real quick. So I think that the producers are working overtime because I think that Bravo is trying to avoid a lawsuit. Like, I really do. I think that. I don't know what field of law Eddie's in, but that's neither here nor there. Like, this is an open and shut defamation case, period. And I think that Bravo doesn't want to be named as like complicit. So they've been showing all the evidence that like the ladies are lying. And I've been feeling
we're not taking part in it. Yeah, I agree with you. I had said that earlier. I wasn't thinking about it from the lawsuit standpoint, but I was definitely thinking along those same lines that Bravo's producers are being very clear. Like, we are not complicit in this mess. They lied on people. We are not a part of it. We do a lot of dirty stuff. We've been accused of everything from racism to colorism to sexism. We not taking part in lieism. They want to make sure that y'all cannot tie this to them.
And I also think that, since it's interesting to me how the spring fling was the first like scene of the season, and like shortly thereafter, like Candace broke the fourth wall. I don't know, we don't really know the timeline, but I think that, production knew that Chris was the target. And they also know that Ashley brought all her raggedy friends to the spring fling to be messy. So I think they was just like, unfortunately, Ashley, we're going to have to use this evidence because y'all not about to get us sued. That's what I think. All the ratchet
Well,
things.
that could be it. I don't put it past them, and I wouldn't blame them clear people either. Why should they get a lawsuit because them heifers lying if they not the ones told them to lie?
Because I would name them as complicit. Like they know all the stuff that's gonna air. So if you have evidence that somebody is clearly lying and you put it out as if they're telling the truth, I can name you in a lawsuit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I will. Run me my coin. Run me my coin. Because y'all not about to play with me. And the fact that Deborah's whole entire shtick was a lie.
Yeah, she came on that show just to lie on those men.
Oh
That's not
my
nice.
God. That
There
is
go Mommy's Peanut. Hey, Mama's Peanut. Essence, that's one of your partners in crime. Hey, DT.
Yes. Oh, speaking of, there is a plus size housewife and she is on Orange County.
I don't watch them.
I know, but
black lady, them people don't represent us.
when you had said that all those weeks ago, I had just so happened to watch Orange County randomly, and I was like, oh my God, there's a plus size housewife, and she's doing it right. She is very pretty, and she's doing it right. She dresses for her size, and she looks really good. Like she looks like she could be she could be a plus size model or something.
Well, that's good. I like, if you're gonna be the big girl in the room, be a bad big girl. Don't just be up in there with the titty loaf and the sad protruding stomach. Like how your stomach protrude and then be, deflated like a pancake at the same. It's just a lot going on. And the heavy wigs and the sad complexion. Just no. When you eat, you're supposed to be a happy person. You're supposed to look happy. And your skin should be glowing, your hair should be healthy, you ought to be looking good.
Yeah.
And I feel like Cherise had an opportunity, even though she's just a friend of the show, she had an opportunity to really come through and make them heifers recognize. And she didn't do that. She's spending all her time running behind Karen Huger rather than showing us what she got going for herself.
Well, let's be honest, that is not purposeful weight. Like in my opinion, I don't think that's a weight that Cherise expected to be or wants to be in, which is why she's not
getting. None of us expect to be big.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? You embrace it and you look good. Like I feel like Cherise is like, dang man, I'm not.
Girl, all us done said, dang man, you don't know you ain't got big yet. See, that's why you talking from the place that I hope you stay at. I hope you stay at a place where you never have to experience that. Because for women, to be honest, a lot of times you can feel like you're trapped in your body. Because your mind, mentally, you're still the same person you always been, but now you got on a fat suit. You dig what I'm saying?
And she looked like that.
So, but this is my issue with it, right? We can never say, oh, you can't help. You can always help. Ain't nobody force feed you now, chicken, pork chop, nothing else. You did what you did, own it, right? Take responsibility for it. But no matter what weight you find yourself at, you still have to take pride in your appearance. There still has to be a certain level of I love myself. And that's what I'm not seeing with Cherise. And to be honest, as much as I laughed at that wig and then me and the wig made up, we ain't fell out again or nothing. But as much as I joke on Sputia, that's what I want to see her do. Is get to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm in love with myself. If she could get to that point of really being in love with herself, I think she'll be less apt to run behind Mutt and Jeff, Robert and Reigns. She'll be less apt to be begging Karen Huger for attention, because as much as I like Auntie Karen ain't all that for you to be running behind her, begging her for attention.
Right. And that's what I'm saying about Cherise. Like, I feel like Cherise hasn't come to terms that her body has changed so much. I don't know the time span of it, but DT with this picture.
Yep. Lord, DT said he never made up with the wig though. Me and the wig, we made peace. Me and the wig made peace.
You roasted that wig that day. Poor thing. But yeah, I I don't think Sharice came. I don't think she came to terms with the fact that she's gained weight, and that's
But
just where
you
she is
listen,
right now.
but this is the thing, and it's like as women, you got to be real with yourself. That's part of being a woman. Very few
Mhm.
women have the fortune of being the person who can eat whatever, have a tribe of children and never gain weight. Very few women. That's your story, right? So
Yep.
the reality is with hormones, children, birth control, stress eating, stress that make you lose weight, your weight gonna go up, it'll go down, whatever. Shake your beans, baby. Keep your eye on them. Emerald Sky, check your beans. You don't be absent-minded while you cooking. What you doing? You still got water? Shut it off. Okay. I got to go in a little bit, y'all. But the reality is whatever your situation is, you're gonna see yourself go up, down, no matter what size you find yourself at. You're at the core, you're still you. You're still you. Essence, right now, you're still young. If something happens when you hit 45, 50, and you pick up, your grown girl weight, you start getting perimenopausal weight, go up, down, whatever, you still have to remember, I'm still essence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still essence. At the end of the day, you ain't gotta be a starter, nobody but you. You are still the essence. I'm still the Nitra. And that's not what I'm seeing with Sharice. It's like, who said it? Somebody say she looked defeated. Who said that? Somebody said that in the chat.
And I feel like, I feel like I don't know with Sharice. It's like even when she went to the Hills class, like, why would you wear a kitten heel? Why would you do that? And
Probably because she didn't want to break her neck.
I know, Seanitra, I know. Theoretically, like I know, but it's just like it
I
just
would have rather seen her put on a real tall wedge or a stack or something than to
yeah,
just come
a
out with a kitten.
platform.
But I don't know her story with her knees and her ankles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Trinity girl, happy New Year, boo. But I mean, let's be real. It ain't always so simple.
No.
When you actually ate more than one biscuit at dinner, it ain't always so simple. Destiny says she also may not have come to terms that her time is up and it's not who or what she once was. Yes, you have to be honest with yourself and you have to give yourself the freedom to evolve and not look at it as a loss, right?
Yep.
You can't be who you were at 25. You can't be who you were at 35. You can't be who you was at 45. Once you get past it, you pass it. And not being able to be your former self is not a loss. Give yourself the freedom to evolve. It's like she's not even giving herself permission to evolve. She's sitting there acting like she's defeated because she can no longer be the her she was yesterday. Most of us sitting up in here ain't the girl we were yesterday. Come on now.
Right.
Be all the way real. As young as you are, you ain't who you was at 16. You're not. And let me tell you something else. It would be a sad situation if you were.
Yep. You ain't never lie.
We have to have the freedom to grow and evolve, and you have to give yourself permission and the freedom to grow and evolve. And what Sharice is doing, that ain't it. Running around traipsing behind these heifers begging to be accepted. She looked like a fool.
Yep.
That's why I don't have no problem laughing at her, because you look like an idiot. Then that scene coming up with her and Karen at the table, Karen standing up being grand, she up there stomping the floor looking like Effie White from the original Dream Girls. What the hell are you doing?
I don't believe it. Some ain't right and exact about their interaction, but I'm gonna form my own opinion when I see it. But some don't really seem right and exact about it. Okay, thank you. See, it's all about styling. Like Sharice wore, she was dripped head to toe in Versace. I understand, but like Sharice, you wasn't supposed to wear that.
Hey, sure, persons.
Sharice wasn't supposed to wear that. I really feel like I felt like she wore like her lunch outfit to the dance class.
What she did was what she's doing appears to be is what she appears to be doing, in my opinion. I don't know why my words is just in there like a whole stew. But what she appears to be doing to me is giving up. And she
Mm-hmm.
feels like the only way for her to have relevance is to kiss Robert and Rings behind. That bothers me. Or to get Karen Huger to shed some light on her. Girl, if you don't get out there in the sunshine by your goddamn self, Happy New Year,
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl. Happy New Year, Southern Ivy. Ivy. That bothers me. That truly bothers me in the pit of my soul.
Yep.
One nurse Courtney says she want to be Karen. It does give that energy. But my question is, how do you ever, as a woman, look at any other woman and say, I want to be her? I ain't never seen a heifer I wanted to be.
Weird. Unfortunate.
Never. You ain't got enough nothing to make me want to be you. I don't care what you are, what you got, what you spending, what you rode in, who your man is, what you look like. I don't want to be you. Can't nobody walk in a room and make me feel less than what? I'm the Nitra.
And quiet as it's
What I'm
kept.
trying to figure out, huh?
Oh, I was gonna say quiet as it's kept. She was given a run for the Grand Dame title. Like when I first started watching Potomac, I liked Sharice. Sharice had a nice house. I really liked her pool. And she was the only one really giving something out of the original cast. Like she was the only one. Like Karen was
I
running around
remember
with
you
her.
told you like her. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she,
remember.
in my opinion, she was the Grand Dame. When they went on that trip and she upgraded her room, and her room had a staircase in it. I said, bye, Karen.
And so for me, I never liked her. I never liked her. Her energy was always begging to be relevant.
You think so? I thought she
Yes,
was like
yes.
pleasantly
From
busy.
day one, it was like, please validate me. Please. If y'all believe I'm grand, then I can be grand. Baby, if you grand, then just be grand. You don't need nobody permission. You don't need people in the amen corner. And if I'm gonna tell the truth, I feel like that's why a lot of people kind of gravitated more to Karen, is because Karen be ditzy. Karen be sitting up not answering questions, and you ask her something, she gonna answer 10 questions that you never asked and never tell you what you want to know. She be full of crap a lot of times. But I think why a lot of people gravitate toward Karen is just Karen. She gonna do what she want to do. She don't really care if y'all don't like it. She don't really care if the rest of the girls ain't cool with it. She ain't trying to really get nobody's approval. She just kind of doing her.
Yeah,
And believe it or not, that makes a difference.
it does. I feel like she changing though.
But it's like, but you gotta look how Wendy Osefo came in the show.
Period.
Begging for relevance, begging for attention, begging for acceptance. And she still ain't bounced back from that.
She getting there.
Yeah, she's doing so much better. That's why I think I said it a few weeks back. If Wendy had came on the show the way she is now, I would have been hands down a Wendy Osefo fan. Hands down. And baby girl say Sharice was pretentious from the door. She was.
I was here for it.
I wasn't. It looked desperate. It looked so desperate, like she was desperately trying to sell us this story that man still wanted her, and everything around her eyes was just sad and pitiful. I was like, oh, who is this sad soul, and why are we
I
looking
like
at
what was her name? What was her name? Shasha. I was here for Shasha.
it? I wasn't feeling it.
She
I
might
was
have
like,
been lonely. She might have been lonely and lying to herself, but I was here. I was here for
but
it.
it was pitiful, and it was all the putting on. It was when Karen is putting on. Karen is living in her delusion. She really be believing them delusions she done set up for herself. Sharice didn't even believe that mess she was putting out there. It was like, do y'all see me now? Are y'all accepting it now? It's like, girl, come on, come on, come
How are
on.
y'all accepting it now? You think so? I really didn't get that vibe.
Yes, it was annoying. She was giving me diarrhea every episode. No.
I really did not get that vibe. I sincerely didn't. I liked like when Giselle came to her house being all tacky and she was in her personal bathroom getting her hair done. I said, yeah, I see. I said, I like Sharice.
Yeah.
I like Sharice from that
I
point.
remember that scene. It was a cool scene, but it wasn't enough to make me like her.
Oh, I could have stand
It,
Giselle out
it,
the gate.
it,
Oh,
it just wasn't enough. It
wasn't
wasn't. Quiet Storm 87 say it's the fake voice that she uses. Yes, God. I know good and well she don't talk like a valley girl when she around other melanated people off camera. Hell no. That's that stuff. Auntie even say Sharice also looked like she was putting on airs too that first season. Real heavy. Real heavy. Like and like it wasn't her natural self. You could tell Karen is one of them old broads that been putting on for years. This is really who she is. And Sharice was giving, oh, this is what I should do on television. Like, no.
I
Even
like.
say, even say that's Karen real personality. She follow her own train. Yep. Dr. J say a champagne room. Seriously, that's what I said. I'm like,
It was supposed to be a cello. She should have put it in the basement.
oh, just pitiful. Alita say that's the word I was looking for, sis. Validation is what she seeks. Yes, and it's so tired. It's so tired. Sharice was trying to let the money make her grand, but she just don't get it. She don't. She don't. And there's some people, I don't care how much money they spend, you ain't got it.
Yeah, that is true. That is
You
true.
ain't got it. You could spend all the money, you could wear all the labels, you could drive all the cars. Your BBL can get a BBL. Your wig can be wigging, your lashes can be lashing. And if you not it, you not it.
Mia.
Candy.
I can't. Oh, can't. I would. Oh Lord. Oh God.
Yeah.
We could just count her out entirely. Like I don't even think about Candy.
But
That's
I'm
how
just
bad it
saying,
is.
like it came to mind because that's what Nene basically told Candy about herself, and she was so hurt, but it was true.
Plain Jane. Oh Lord. I don't know. I know you got to go enjoy your dinner, but I
Okay.
think Bravo was trying to avoid a lawsuit, and it really is too late for Sharice to make a comeback.
It is. It really is. She need to go. But yeah, y'all, I got to go. I got to feed this man. I got to feed my child, and I need maintenance to look at my sink. So I'm gonna have to holler at y'all. I love y'all. I do.
All
Did you
right,
get
enjoy
both
your
of them?
dinner.
Okay, hurry now. Hurry.
Enjoy your dinner.
All right. Thank you, Essence. I appreciate you. Say she
Bye.
killed me at the upper echelon and she broke. Y'all cold blooded. See you
Uh-uh.
later, pretty girl.
You're not gonna do the grand dame, okay?
Child, the grand dame is fine. Sharice the one in trouble.
Oh Lord. Okay, I'll see you next time.
All right, love. Bye bye. Let me get a couple more comments and then I'm gonna get up out of here. The Destiny say it's giving old men at the corner store in the Coogee fit. Don't take that in there now. Let that man work. Okay, it definitely that's definitely what it gives when Sharice does what she does. Yeah, and I feel it's like I don't know. I just feel like I wish that she would just come into her own and just show out. You know, just come in and show out. But that ain't what she doing. All right, yes, I appreciate you. Oliver girl said, I agree with one of your panel members. Sharice was OG Grand Dame, but she squandered it to let Karen knock her off after season one. Sharice is also the one that pitched Potomac together and got girls in. I mean, yep, I hear you. But she was to me, Oliver girl, to me, she was never the Grand Dame. She was just Sharice. Yes, I love my Essence. Essence gonna tell you what she think, honey. Dr. J say, ladies, be careful out there. My niece almost got, wait a minute. She almost got kidnapped. Oh, hell no. Girls, get your pepper spray, your ice picks, your straight razors. Please don't be out here being bougie. Have your brass knucks, your blades, everything. If you scared of the pow, have everything else. A stun gun is nice too. You can even bedazzle them. You can bling them out. You can bling them out. But listen, y'all, I really do have to go. I didn't want to go, but I really have to go because there's some other stuff going on. But I appreciate you guys. I got to feed these folks over here. Okay. So what I'm going to say to you, hey, Trina Taylor, about 30 minutes ago, Dr. J, no. How did she get away? Girl, I wish you would hit the link and come tell us what happened. Because now this is the type of stuff we need to know. I'll even hang in if you don't mind. Where was she at? How did this happen? What on earth? Oh my God. Y'all be careful for real. Please have weapons on you. Please pay attention to your surroundings. If it's nighttime and you got to go outside, bring something you can kick under your car to make sure it goes straight through, meaning nobody's hiding under your car. If you ain't got a mirror to put on the top of your shoe or something to look under your car, check your back seat before you get in your car. Try to pay attention. Make sure y'all know if anybody's following you. Y'all, please be careful. All right. But listen, y'all have a wonderful evening. Please hit the like button. If you already hit it, she was coming out of the mall. Oh, hell no. Yeah, it is crazy. Our girls have to be careful. Most of our daughters are portable. They're not the floor model. So you have to be very, very careful. Okay. But listen, guys, y'all, please, if you didn't hit the like button coming in, please, please, please make sure y'all remember to hit that like button on your way out. Remember, please, also to click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live over here on this Porch. All right, because we do appreciate y'all so much. When you click the notification bell, click all. Also, subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed. We have fun over here. It's a wonderful place to be. Everybody's welcome. And if you want to join channel membership, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box of this video, okay? So in the meanwhile, y'all go enjoy the rest of your night, watch some TV, get into some good gossip, so when we get back on this porch, we can all top it up together, all right? But y'all have a wonderful evening. Hey, Lady K, y'all have a wonderful evening, and as always, and just a reminder, happy birthday to Renee Spiller. And as always, y'all, remember, God loves you, I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. We'll talk again soon. Bye, y'all.